Folks, what's up? Today, the reviewer becomes the reviewed. This is the lens cap haptic coin from Dan Bruner, who you guys might subscribe to his channel as well. Does really good reviews, really in-depth, and does a lot where he takes different fidgets apart and really looks at their insides. So very cool. He had this idea, I guess, for this camera lens haptic coin, where he took two camera lenses and screwed them together, or camera lens covers and screwed them together with these little buttons inside, and he milled out the little holes. And I've got my assistant who is going to say kind of what he thinks so far. You want to talk about it? So what do you think?
I like it because I can click it.
Yeah, that is nice, the clicks. Now, what do you think about the spacing between the clicks? Is that good, the areas in between?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
What do you like about that? Why do you like that?
I don't know.
Just kind of works for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Some are harder to push than others. Do you notice that? Like if you push this one and then push the one in the middle. Do you notice that difference? So Dan actually sent with packs of these little buttons, and I'm going to show you here. These little Sensei camera lens cap, but you unscrew it. And he did a whole really in-depth video on how he put this thing together on his channel, so definitely check that out. But there you go. You can see I've already messed with it. It comes with all medium buttons, which are the yellow. And then there's soft, which are green. And then there's red, which are hard. And so I took the whole middle out and I made that all hard. Yeah. So you see that? That's the bottom of the buttons.
So is that one that guy?
That guy's the middle guy.
So.
And then those guys are the little sides. See that? And then to change them, you take this lens cover and you turn it over. Right here, watch out. And you set that down. And that way it doesn't push the buttons up.
Then
but you can take it.
If you switch those, would the on the front look different?
Well, they all have black tops. They only have color on the bottom just to show what strength they are.
Yeah, but would it look different if you did that? Because, like, if you switch, like, the middle part, like that one, and you put it with that, would it look different?
Well, the thing is that button's bigger. So the middle button is bigger than the rest of them. And so if you took that, I got this on cinematic, I think, and it's kind of messing with the blur or something. Yeah, what was I saying? The middle button is bigger than the rest. So all the little satellite buttons around that are these smaller little haptic buttons that he purchased. And I don't know, you must buy them in like thousands or something like that. I'm sure they come in some crazy bulk number. But so it's different. It's a little bit like the Puffer Crash. It's not so much like the Fish, whatever that one was, that came out with the little ball bearings that you can roll. These are the actual buttons, just like the Puffer Crash. But due to the base of them that you saw, those square bases, they're a little wider, so he had to give them space, so they're all kind of spaced out a little bit further than the Puffer Crash. So you're not going to get that like press where you get them all at once, but you can get a good number of them. And honestly, I've been taking it, and my assistant as well, been taking it and putting it on his hand like this, and then press them with your thumb, right?
Yeah.
Because that way you can click all of them. So it takes like, oh, look at that, 3 finger length, and you set that on there, and then hold your fingers on the back of those 3 and press. I don't think it works
Whoa, that's a cool sound.
That's kind of weird, huh? Yeah, so if you want to hear the clicks, you put them on your fingers and you can do that. And that's kind of fun. Overall, for being just like a homemade fidget, this thing rocks. I was kind of like, hey, you know, I want to support a fellow YouTuber, fellow reviewer, and pick it up and just kind of see what's up. But this thing's been on me all last night and today, and I really like it. It's just, it's kind of nice that it's a little bigger, so it's not the Puffer Crash where you just press in one place and you're hitting all the buttons. I thought that was could be a problem, that the spacing on these was that way, but it's actually kind of nice. And I was thinking too that maybe even, you know, I know there's smaller lenses, camera lenses than this. So maybe he could do a mini at some point and just have like the inner ring or something like that. Or maybe find buttons with smaller bases. And he could even kind of make it Puffer Crash. But honestly, I think the spacing is okay. And that's about as far as you'd want to go, because it's kind of like those Reiki mats or like a bed of nails. Like a body's allowed to lay on them because they're also close together, so it doesn't hurt your skin. But I could see if these were any further apart, that after pressing on these little extended buttons that don't really have any like curve or anything for your fingers, that you're going to start to kind of feel it and get those indents, and your thumb would probably get kind of raw. But you're pressing enough of them right now all together that it feels nice. And I think this thing rocks. If you haven't reached out to Dan about this, I don't know how many more he made. I think he had a limit of like 30 or something like that. Whether he sold all 30, I'm not sure. But reach out. I mean, it's a sweet little design. And kind of having that lens cap edge to it, like almost like a quarter, gives it some kind of extra feel to it, and easy to put in your pocket. That's a little bigger than most fidget coins, but most haptic coins. But it's awesome. Boo, do you have anything else you want to say about that?
I think that's all.
You think did we cover it?
I think so.
If you had to use one word to describe this fidget, what would you say?
I don't know.
I don't know. Would you say clicky?
Yeah.
Would you say fun? Would you say neat?
Neat.
Neat?
And fun.
Neat and fun. So we'll go with 2 words. Yeah, no, this thing is cool. This rocks. Love it. Thank you, Dan. As always, everyone, don't forget that you should always